All right, all right. LQ back in the building, y'all. Once again. It's been a little minute, but I've been taking care of some stuff in the background, getting stuff situated, you know. But today's topic pretty much gonna be like the Canaanite. Was it a blessing or a curse? That's pretty much what I wanted to talk about today. I was in some thought meditation and reading today, and that was pretty much the topic of discussion I wanted to that pretty much came up basically, and I chose to come on here today and do a live and see if I can explain this here a little bit better, put some clarity into some things about Cain and Abel and the Canaanite effect or the Canaanite syndrome or mentality or the Canaanites. That's pretty much who we all are. We all part of the Canaanites. The Canaanites, to kind of give a little background on that, the Canaanites pretty much were the ones that thought for themselves, self-sufficient. They were technologically advanced. I don't think the Bible really goes into that part of it. But when you do metaphysical researching and studying and reading, it's things other than um, biblical scriptures that you may be keen to read upon and search upon and things like that. You find out different information from other sources and other types of research and that pretty much verifies and justifies everything that's being said. It's all about really just having the mind to really understand who you are as an individual and where you're at and why your life is maybe having such a um, impact. You may be feeling some type of commotion or ruckus under your feet or something like that. But yeah, so here we go. Here we go. I'm gonna dive off into this thing. Not gonna be too long with it. Um, the Canaanite, as the scripture goes to say, is that and Cain went out from the presence of God or the Lord, went out of the presence of the Lord and dwelt in the land of Nod on the east of Eden. Okay, so we're gonna look at this thing. I was watching this movie Shrek, and as I was watching that movie, it just come to me, it just a clear picture to me. Shrek went into the land far, far away, and he lived in a swampish area. He was a green man, pretty much an outcast. In other words, he thought for himself. He fed himself. He was, self-educated. He was self-sufficient. In other words, in the wilderness, in the forest, and in nature. The green man, nature man. So he traveled to the land far, far away, such as Cain did. The only difference with Shrek is that he had to ride the donkey. You see what I'm saying? That's like when Jesus rode the donkey into Nazareth, he had to ride the ass, and that was no more than his ego, his lower nature. So just as Cain went into the travels of the land of Nod, he traveled alone. I'm sure he had some other ego issues going on, but the Bible doesn't illustrate that. But I was just trying to give a little scenario, some clarity from my visual, my view, my perspective, in what I saw from the movie Shrek. So as he traveled to the land of Nod, and it said that Cain knew his wife, and she conceived and bare Enoch, and he builded a city and called the name of the city after his son, Enoch. Okay. So what I want to touch upon is that when Cain founded his wife, it was a city already there. They were already technologically advanced. They had civilization. They had their own everything. They thought they were free thinkers. They wasn't in the garden. Abel was God's favorite son, and he developed an intimate relationship with God. So that's the reason why God um, labeled him as his favorite son. from my perspective, in my understanding, is that he was kind of like the weak link. You know how parents always um, cling to the weaker child who they see. I mean, every parent sees that. Every parent knows this. You know what I'm saying? The parent always cling to the weaker child. You know what I'm saying? Because he's just a little weaker. Now, that doesn't mean that he won't make it a survive or maintain or anything. He just need a little more affection, little more attention, a little more consoling or whatever. So that's just as Abel's relationship with God. He needed a little bit more affection, a little more attention because of the things that he did, and he was just a little more, I would say, more sensitive in his nature. So it goes to say and illustrate that Cain killed his brother Abel out of jealousy. But let's just go along with that. So when God kicked Cain out of the garden, he blessed him with the curse. I would like to use that term. He blessed him with the curse because no man could touch his life. You see what I'm saying? No man could touch his life. And if they did, they had 100-fold, or they had 10 to 100-fold of a curse of what they would reap. You see. So as I'm going into this, that's pretty much the idea of the Canaanite syndrome. We all are free thinkers. If you're not a free thinker, then you would be more in the Abelite clan. So that would be someone that's more dependent, and just always, I would say, clingy. The Canaanites, like I'm saying, they thought for themselves. They were free thinkers. They builded things on their own. They were blacksmiths. There were wise men and women. It was people already there. So basically, the clan that he ran up on or stumbled upon or walked into were free thinking society. So he fit and blended right in. It was like the perfect fit, the perfect blend. And he found his wife, and he knew his wife, and he went into her. She conceived his seed, and they built a city and named it after his son. The land of Nod. I don't want to be off with my directions or anything, but it was far, far away, as best I can say, because it was a journey. It was a journey. Let me see something here. Yeah. So that's pretty much sum it up on this one here. It was pretty short and brief and simple. I just kind of want to just get to the point on this one. Not take up too much time. Y'all show some love, and I appreciate the love and views that I've had so far. Give me some likes, subscribe to the subscription button here. I'll be coming back on here periodically, and leave some comments and what y'all think about it, and let me know. I'll respond back to you, and we can converse. I have a lot more to offer. I'm just really wanting to build a clan, build my tribe family, and see how we can converse and see how the eyes of metaphysics can pretty much open you up and have you gain access in your life and be a help instead of a hindrance to you. Basically, it's just all about incorporating something into your already daily practice, not trying to change your faith, not trying to change your religion. You could believe what you want to believe in. I mean, it don't matter. You could be atheist. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? You still believe in something, you know what I'm saying? Even if it's nothing, because all things come out of nothing. So, I mean, hey, so y'all show some love. Hit me with some likes, some feedback. Subscribe to the channel. Also, there's should be a link in the description. Webster's Depot, I'm affiliate. Sign up, get some likes up in there. I can get you guys with some coupons and things like that. You can do a little shopping. Appreciate the love, time. I hope that was helpful. Um, just remember, if you're a free thinker, you are part of the Canaanite clan or tribe. Y'all stay